Hey there, beautiful souls. Jess Intuitive Angel Healer here with your grounded guide to the spiritually awakened survivors of the toxic shadows. Welcome to my new YouTube channel and updated podcast channel, Spoken Like an Angel Enlightenment for Survivors, where my prophetic words are meant to help stimulate so you can raise your vibe and elevate. Thank you so much for being here today. Today is June 17th, 2023. And today it's all about love. Spirit guided me for these heartfelt messages. And, it is the weekend, and a lot of us out there, if you used to be like me, we would just work, work, work. And that kept us busy off of things like having to worry about love, because you don't seem to worry about it or notice it until you start not being busy. Because again, idle minds are the devil's playground. Spirit wants you to know that today. So Spirit showed me, I have a couple of individual messages and I'm just going to get right into it. Archangel Chamuel is definitely around this podcast episode today. This is the Archangel of Love, the Archangel of unconditional love. Unconditional love is something, unfortunately, most of us have never really truly experienced, because somebody took that away, that ability away for us to receive it like we were supposed to, because we experienced trauma at a young age. But I want you to know that you can still experience true love, and it doesn't have to come in form of a human person. You really have to look inside yourself, and you can only love a person to the capacity that you love yourself. I am walking, talking proof of this. It's not just a tactic to get you to do self-care. It's very true, because your vibration, your energy, when you're karmic, you're at a low vibration, under the vibration of 200 megahertz, which is the vibration of courage. When you're karmic, you rock below that. And that's why anything below courage, well, the bottom of it is, what is it? All the manipulation goes on, all the antics go on below that. I don't have it right in front of me, but I know at the top of the scale is enlightenment. So go look at the Hawkins vibrational scale. It'll give you a visual of where are you today on your rainbow, because I use that metaphor a lot. It helps people to visualize. I'm a visual learner, and I believe that if you can have a visual of where you're at, you know where you're going. And you got to know where you've been, though. So don't beat yourself up today if you've made mistakes, especially in the love department. I got clowned a little bit in my reading one day when I was talking to Spirit, and I was saying, I just want love. I would just I just want somebody to come in. And Spirit's started counting the number of exes and told me, really, you should just focus on money. I said, true. I didn't realize it was that many. And it was, I just had a weird karmic thing of being in long-term relationships. I wasn't with a lot of people. I settled. And once this Pisces got in a relationship, she didn't leave. She tried to fix and create with someone who's not doing the same back. So be careful of that, because true love, I want you to know, does not consist of having to fix a person. Okay, that is something that's unhealed in us, that makes us want to fix people to make us feel better, because I'm the number one at that. In my spiritual awakening in the past couple of years, I've really had to learn to set my boundaries and stop just letting the world come in and bombard me. And that's weird, because that's the second I got the bombard me literally came through as one of the, when I channel the words and messages or names that go along with this message. So anyways, let's get into your reading today and help you feel better about love, because this is all about love. There's no judgment here. This is just all about reflecting, because you have to bring awareness that there's an issue and what the issue is, and then you can heal it. But until you do that, you're going to work on an unconscious, just keep doing it and not knowing it. That's why you have to bring it into your awareness. And that's why spirit brings stuff into your awareness. Not to be rude, not to make you feel bad. It's so if you got stuff or people, places, things popping up in your mind, it's because spirit's saying it's a time to release it. It's a time to clear it. They are never going to come to you and try to make you feel bad. But if it keeps being repetitive and you keep seeing synchronicities of spirit really wants me to let this person go, I must find out why, or maybe I should just listen and take that leap of faith today because God's going to bless me. Because remember, God gives us free will and choice, but if we don't leave and we entertain the devil, you're not entertaining God no more. Be mindful of that. It's a very thin line that we walk in, that gray area, and you can only stay in the gray area. You know, you get that grace period when you're waking up and you're healing, but know that God in the universe will not let you sit in that gray area and keep entertaining the devils. You will have to pick a side of the light side or the dark side. Are you going to be the force, or are you going to... I'm seeing Star Wars. It's funny. Luke, I am your father. All right, let's get into this. All right, I have a message here specifically for... it is a young female. It's a fire sign. So if you're like, you know, in your 18 to 30s, something like that, 40s even, I feel like it may be, but it's really someone young at heart. Okay, so you'll know if this message pertains to you, but it's a fire sign. So that's Aries, Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I'm hearing the past is calling, send it to voicemail. This is a karmic soulmate tie. This is a confirmation. This is unfinished business from a past life. Stop accepting those U-turns and stop doing U-turns, because you got to focus on new beginnings if you want a difference. I'm also hearing distractions lead to dissatisfaction. Spirit also wants to remind you, before you say that's not right and that's not how it is, they do want to remind you that karmic cycles do last 7 to 10 years. And if you don't heed the warning of your spirit team, and you can be like Cartman and do what you want, but ultimately you will be tied into their karma, and then you'll have an unfun, chaotic 7 to 10 years to deal with. And that's what I learned, that these chaotic soulmate ties that I was getting into, they were karmic soulmate ties. There's a difference. You have divine soulmate ties, and then you have karmic ones. No matter which way you spin it, it's going to be karmic. The only way a karmic soul tie is not a lesson and it becomes a blessing is because both karmics got together and changed their whole vibration, their whole energy, and actually aligned with God and their angels, took accountability, changed it all, and ascended. But if you're not both doing that, the key word here is both. If you're not both doing that, it will continue to be a lesson, and it'll continue to be wishful thinking. Spirit saying this connection's only going to complicate and bring you heartbreak. So, be mindful. If you don't, you have free will and choice, but when it's time to learn the lesson, that's when everything happens. So be mindful today. All right. The next, also, I'm hearing trust. You need to have trust and know that transformation of your mindset occurs through deep acceptance. Once you accept this current situation, it'll automatically transform, and you have a chance to get to your twin flame here. Your twin flame, your actual true twin flame, not a false connection, is going to come in the form of a friendship. Spirit is saying you need to focus on not falling, who's the person I'm going to fall in love with, but getting those friendship bonds, because in the end you need someone who is your friend, not someone who is just there for the goodies. The letters W, L, Z, and J came across. So let me know if this message is resonating with you. I'm definitely hearing creative new beginnings are happening too, and you're going to get some newly found energy and inspiration. I feel like you're going to bump into your person with this new skill or passion that you're going to be following towards. Spirit's going to be trying to get you curious about doing things that you've stepping out of your comfort zone. That's how you're going to meet your true person. But you got to stop being in the comfortable and just be like, I'm going to be with this person just because, I'm scared that nobody else is out there, because there's always your divine counterpart. It's just about God's not going to send you anybody until you're ready. If you're not ready, they're not coming. They're being the lessons have to come first. It has to go in divine order, But I promise you, it's worth it. The letters W, L, Z, and J came up. So I hear wills. You got to have free will, and it will lead you to happiness. So the next one is for a Sagittarius man, an older one, or fire sign. If you're Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and you're like, older, like 40s, 50s, something like that, 60s. So ultimately, Spirit is saying deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And I'm hearing duds and ups and downs. And give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. The letters H, U, P, S, and D came through. So it's really important to not dwell on the lessons, but reflect on them and accept the lessons, but release the rest of the BS that's not serving you any good. Spirit saying a message from this person that caused some of this heartache. I can't, or that is causing it right now. I can't live with you. I can't live without you, but I can't live with you either. They want to, this is a warning that you're about to have a tower moment, because tower moments occur when we don't listen to the divine guidance, or we don't notice the signs and we keep doing what we want. And like I said, we have free will and choice, but at some point, divine timing comes in and it affects someone else. So the time's up for us. So there's going to be some kind of confession coming in for you, possible separation, and Spirit's just warning you, this is a true narcissist. So if you're dealing with a King of Wands, a fire sign, or you are a fire sign, that is a confirmation for you. The next signs that we have up are Cancer. A message for my Cancers out there. I'm hearing that you're going through some kind of transformation to a sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship. It's truly sacred. So you're either in one right now, or you need to release that toxic tie so you can get to your sacred union. It's important for you to step back right now and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Go within. I'm hearing go within. And meditation is important, because I'm hearing you have some playeristic ways, or you're still fighting it. Either way, I'm hearing the song, I'm a player and I'm playing just to play. Somebody out there is wearing a false mask. If maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. They're very manipulative. They're very much of a smooth talker. They're going to get what they want. They're very promiscuous too. This toxic love comes dressed in a stunning package. It will break your heart in the end. And they ignore and crush any boundaries set. So, and there's a very promiscuousness, and I'm seeing a bit of a drug addiction. So, with that, that spells toxic all over it, and you need to be mindful. 1505 is the number of toxic. I hear something to do with the Gemini too. So, if you're a Gemini, or however the Cancer and the Gemini resonate, but this is for somebody who's dealing with a relationship, a tie with a Cancer, or you are a Cancer. So I'm hearing the letters Y, G, S, E, and D, and then guessed. They guessed. Spirit wants you to know that. And then, so the next one I have is Five of Swords. This is Aquarius. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius connection, or you are an Aquarius. I'm hearing your love language is gifts. And so you like any kind of tangible gifts, or even your partner's time. But when people miss special occasions, or absence of everyday gestures, are extremely hurtful to your love language. So honor that. And Spirit wants you to know the person or the people that you keep in your energy. Be warned. I think you have a pattern of energy vampires, and somebody's got some really wounded masculine energy that they're not acknowledging out there. So this creates attachment to success, fear of failure. They always have to be right. This is aggressive. So Aquarius are very creative beings, but if they get into their shadow side, they become cold and distant. They're supreme beings of silent treatment, and they can become a bit selfish, and this gets them stuck in their emotions, and they start defending. So it's not about pointing fingers. It's just about, if Spirit wants to give you freedom from this headache that you're experiencing. I'm just seeing like this, you're tired of it. You're tired, if you're the Aquarius, it's like you're tired of it yourself with whoever you're conflicting with. It's an unfair advantage, and you're just going to experience loss out of this. So Spirit's saying to release that, and know that your true connection is out there in spirit, and they're thinking of you even at this moment, and they love you. They just need you to raise your vibration and disconnect from any toxic ties. It's all about making space. Okay, if you're tied into the past, you don't have any space to make a new beginning, and or to bring anybody else in there, because all the toxicity takes over. And if you've ever seen Sabrina the Teenage Witch, she falls in love with Harvey, and she falls in love with the new guy, and she doesn't know which one she truly loves. So in her heart, because if you've ever seen the shows from the 90s, but she goes in her heart space, and she's over there got to do building a new heart space for both of them, and they're like, no, that's not going to work. You have to go see that episode. But you gotta it's enough. And there, I'm hearing, if you see a lot of crows flying around, they're flying around this Aquarius or this connection and saying, was it worth it? So somebody cheated too with it, and you're trying to bring life to a karmic connection that doesn't need life brought to it. It just needs to, the lesson needs to be observed. I'm very impartial to beating myself up. I've beat myself up for so many years, and it wasn't my fault. It was just a lesson. It was a lesson that brought me to my blessings. And I'm grateful that I've got the lessons out. Sometimes I'm not grateful that I have so many lessons, but it's also not my fault, because your shadow side is is made up of your parents' stuff. And if they were very fearful, which most of our parents in the 50s, 60s, 70s were very fearful, it was a fearful time. There was a lot of war going on and unpredictability. So, it's not about pointing fingers to where it came from. It's just about releasing it and knowing that you don't want it no more. Thank you so much for being here. I got one more message of love here. Please let me know how this resonates. I love sharing these messages with you. The next and the last one is for a Leo out there. I'm hearing you like to draw a lot of attention to yourself. Make sure it's the right attention. And I'm hearing the sun will come out tomorrow. I'm sorry, I got one more besides this. This is a Leo, and we have one more, which is Libra. But okay, so Leo, I'm hearing the person that that's toxic, that you need to release. They have too many fears to be with you. They have fear of commitment, rejection, abandonment, self, and judgment. So that's a real toxic roller coaster you're about to enter, or you have been on. Don't punish yourself anymore. I'm also hearing the song, I Want You to Be Happier. They're planning on ghosting you, and they're going to move on. Spirit is trying to get you on the jump, so remove yourself first so you can take back your power. It's time to end this toxic cycle. You're not on the same frequency anymore, and it doesn't feel you can fix it anymore. This needs time. You're trying too hard. But you need to wait and don't rush into anything. You need to let things take their course. Something significant about Saturday is coming, and today is Saturday. I'm hearing sing a song, dance along. So Spirit wants you today to take time and celebrate, okay? Beauty can be spoken into any dark situation. Mourn the loss of your past, release the hate, receive your God-giving blessings. So, like I said, reflect on the lessons, but release all that extra stuff because it's just holding you back. The letters I got were Q, X, L, O, N, Z, and I heard loans. So I feel like you're a loner, or you feel alone. But once you release your ex, you're gonna open up the doorway to your new partnership. But you gotta close that old door first. And it's all about using your affirmations and your positive thought process, because miracles are manifesting in the background. Your heart and your dreams are soon to become a reality. So you got to listen to your heart right now. And if your heart says, it needs to heal, give it a break. Don't keep pushing it to keep trying with people that are only going to keep hurting it. It's not fair. So, okay, last one, and then we're about to finish. We're in 22 minutes, so I don't go over 30 on this. So, okay, we got a Libra here, and I'm hearing justice for you, justice for your love life. I'm hearing you need to have playfulness. You need to start having more fun, and don't worry about the how or the why or how to fix it. Just start having fun and looking deep inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel like it's your fault, or that, what do you need to do to change? Sometimes we just need to be celibate. Sometimes we need to stop connecting with other people's energy, because I don't know if it's like the 60s when it was like love, drugs, and rock and roll, but sex is not the only thing that makes our world. And somebody needs to say that. And it's not being prude. It's not that I don't enjoy it. It's that, first of all, it got me. That's the temptation that gets you in all these toxic ties and in the most abuseful relationships, because I feel that the devil is totally tied into just casual sex and sex in general. But if you're having a divine connection, it's not about getting married first before you're with your partner. None of that. It's about if you're actually putting yourself with a person that you love and you're sharing it. You're not just throwing it here and throwing it there and hoping to get it here, because if you're going at love that way. That's why you're not experiencing love, because you can't experience love through sex. That's not love. That's a feeling. That's a pleasure thing. Okay, love is by holding you in your most humiliating moment. It's about saying I love you and truly meaning it. It's about getting in an argument and still making your partner food and squashing it. It's about when you're in your biggest time of need, you get together as a team. I'm going to get emotional here. I don't know who's coming in, but love is kind. Love does not judge. Love does not hit. And love tolerates. Okay, but a lot of us are sitting here and stuff that's not love. And if sex is the first thing that is why you're with this person, or the attraction, that is something you need to reflect on, because that is not the first thing of a relationship. So F, X, H, and W are the letters that I got. Give yourself time. It's coming. Love's coming, and it's about to be balanced love, because you're balancing your shadow out there, Libra, and you're all about balance. So don't like dim your light to bring in someone who can't handle you, because that's what we do. We bring in people who, if I always say, if you can't handle me on my worst day, then you can't have me on my best day, because it's all a partnership, and that's what true love is. So I'm going to read these prayers with Archangel Chamuel to see us off. This is the Archangel of Love. This Archangel's connected to number 7. And the number 7 is to be thoughtful and aware in all aspects of our living. And I found this information on a littlesparkofjoy.com. I was looking for an Archangel Chamuel prayer, and they didn't fail. So go check out this article. It's called Archangel Chamuel, Connect with the Angel of Love. If you're having love issues, this is the angel that finds your soulmate, by the way. So I'm going to help release some harshness that's on your heart today, so you can get set up, and you can repeat these anytime. You can rewind this and repeat these daily, because I say start saying these prayers with Archangel Chamuel for about a month every night before you go to bed, and this will help you start aligning with the energy of Archangel Chamuel. So you can also light a pink candle. That's the color of Archangel Chamuel, is light pink. Her crystal is a rose quartz or a pink quartz. And the aura is, the pink is all about strong love and harmony vibes. So if you're able to, if you're not driving, please close your eyes and, sit in the meditation pose. And we're going to go ahead and pray this to Archangel Chamuel to help release some hurt in our hearts, and to be able to accept love. And you can go, like I said, to this article and go find out more prayers, but these are the 2 I wanted to share with you. So here we go. Dear Archangel Chamuel, I ask for your guidance today. Please allow me to forgive those that hurt me and provide me with only joy and love in my heart. Let me learn from you in order to begin peace and love, and to give peace and love. And so it is. Amen. Dear Archangel Chamuel, I ask for your energy and love. Please send forth your energy into my heart and allow me to embrace all the love in my life. Thank you for your unconditional guidance and support. Amen. So, all right, beautiful souls, I'm going to wrap this up. Let me give you the names that I got today. Let me know how this is resonating with you. And also, today is National Laugh at a Hater Day. If you want to go check out my TikTok or go in the shorts here, you can see my little short that I made, because a hater's gotta hate. And I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, nor should you. So the names are Molly, Beyonce, Sarah, Nora, Sally, Trish. I heard celibate, celebrate. It's the Gouda Muda. It's the Godmother, trifling, sneak attack, bombard me, mini, mini me, Troy. And then I heard Enrique, Brandon, the letters U and T, T and K, Q and I, W, V, O, U, F, T, A-T. And the song is Feel Like, or it's Cuff It by Beyonce. I feel like falling in love. We gone da 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 da. Yeah. Go listen to that song. That's definitely the song angels want you to play. Get excited today. Get excited about love. Get excited about yourself, beautiful souls. You deserve love. And if you haven't received it, start connecting with your angels. They're ready to give you it any time that you start asking, because you have to ask due to free will, but they will definitely give you all the love and support you need today to conquer your dreams and to get your soulmates. So love and light, beautiful souls. Let me know how this resonated. Have a wonderful day.